Turning now to the fight over COVID vaccine mandates, with American lives really on the line here. At least 8 states have bans of some kind on such mandates, either on vaccine requirements or on businesses that are requiring proof of vaccination. That includes the state of Montana, where medical providers are now suing as hospitals there are just overrun. They say they cannot keep patients safe if they're required to employ unvaccinated workers. Meg Oliver is outside Billings Clinic. That's the state's largest hospital. Meg, good morning to you.
Gayle, good morning. Montana is the only state in the country that bans companies from requiring vaccinations for employees. But as hospital beds like here fill up fast, the push for more people to get the shot is critical.
We're bursting at the seams right now.
Emergency room Dr. Jamie Belsky can barely keep up with the crush of new COVID patients. Here at Billings Clinic, the ICU is running at 150% capacity. The hospital has built makeshift rooms along hallways like this and called in the National Guard for support. Here in Yellowstone County, just over 50% of the population is vaccinated.
I struggled with it, being on a ventilator.
59-year-old Frank Miller was hospitalized with COVID and has been in the hospital for more than 17 days. The unvaccinated engineer spent more than a week on a ventilator.
How scared were you?
Oh, I was scared out of my mind.
You were scared out of your mind? What did you think was going to happen?
Because you don't know. You don't know what's happening afterwards. I thought I'd come right out of it and I'd be okay. And all of a sudden I couldn't move my hands. I couldn't feed myself.
Scenes like this are playing out across Montana, with younger and sicker patients admitted daily. In the past week, the state averaged about 109 COVID patients hospitalized in the ICU per day, breaking the record seen during the fall of 2020.
Have you reached your breaking point yet? I think all of us have reached breaking points at different times. You have good days, you have bad days. I have days I have to call my college buddies and say, hey, man, it's been a bad day. We lost a tough patient last night, and they're great about coming up and saying, hey, what can we do?
If the vaccination rate does not increase, how scared are you for the future?
I'm petrified for the future. If the vaccination rate doesn't increase, this is going to get worse. We're going to run out of ventilators again.
In the last week, 8 people have died here from COVID-related symptoms. Frank regrets not getting the vaccine and plans to do so. He stood up for the first time yesterday in 17 days, but he still has a long road ahead. He has to go to a rehab center where he will learn to walk again and feed himself before eventually returning home.
Thank you to our essential workers, or as I like to call them, superheroes. Meg, I appreciate you.